Aizawa took Izuku to Gym Gamma and asked if he learned anything from his session with Hound Dog. He made a good point about how much of my quirk I should output. My body can't currently handle 100% of it right now, so I want to experiment with it and figure out what percentage I can safely handle. Aizawa hid his face in his scarf. Good. While you're doing that, I had Samantha set up some small obstacles for us to utilize. Izuku eyed the smallish pillars scattered around the room. Destroy all 25 without breaking anything within 45 minutes, or you have to run 7 suicide sprints. Start now. He gained a gleeful sneer as he ran to meet his new challenge. As Izuku came to the center of the room, he concentrated on how his new quirk felt, resting beneath his skin. He concentrated on pushing a small wisp of it through his muscles and turned it up until it became too much for him to handle. 3% is too much, but if he uses 1%, his body is still fluid. Izuku kept the 1% running through his arm and punched a pillar. The punch left a huge dent that crushed the middle of it in half, but the pillar still stood. A second punch took the pillar out completely, and Izuku cackled. He didn't take the time to look at the clock before moving on to the next pillar. He went through the pillars as fast as he could, ignoring the way his knuckles cracked and bled until they were all falling. Izuku proudly walked back to his teacher, who gave him his final time. 46 minutes and 24 seconds. Izuku's face crumbled in defeat. Good job. Now you have to figure out that you have more than 2 limbs to fight with. Aizawa's voice almost sounded amused. Izuku stared at his bloody hands. Now let's get your hands wrapped up before you do your sprints. Izuku was exhausted the next morning during his meeting with Hound Dog. He plopped down on the couch and accepted the proffered tea without complaint. I could safely use about 1% of my quirk, but my hands were all messed up from punching the concrete. He didn't even have the energy to be snarky. The way I see it, you have multiple solutions to your problem. You can wear reinforced gloves that may inhibit your mobility, or you can look into utilizing your other limbs. Sometimes people can get stuck in habits that don't apply to every situation. What do you think you need to do? The way that Hound Dog speaks to Izuku makes him feel like someone will listen to him, even if he isn't yelling or insulting someone. He smiled. I need to work on a kick style, and work harder so I can up my percentage sooner. It was the last class of the day, basic hero training, and none of them knew what to expect. I am here, entering the room like a normal person. All Might entered the room very much not like a normal person. Almost every student was ecstatic that their new teacher was the #1 hero. Battle training! Grab your costumes and meet me in Ground Beta.